A couple of Division II softball players had 5 hits apiece in the same game this week, but we are not going to bury the lead, and that lead is Grace Beyer. She is now 14 points away from the all-time NAIA women's basketball scoring record. Good Thursday evening. Welcome to Midwest Sports Net. I'm Joey McWilliams. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Let's get really quickly to that news. Not quite breaking. It's been about 2 or 3 hours since it's happened, as Grace Beyer for UHSP. The Eutectics fall tonight to Cotty at home, 72-64. Beyer, though, needed 54 points to break the all-time women's scoring record in NAIA basketball. She got 40 of them tonight. 40 minutes, 40 points, added 5 rebounds and 4 assists along the way. So she now has 3,842 points, the record 3,855, and she has one more regular season game to do it. That also is at home. That is going to be on Saturday, 1 p.m. against Hannibal LaGrange. Grace Beyer needing just 14 points for the all-time record. Now, we move on along in women's basketball tonight. Let's go ahead and stick with the NAIA, the number 2 team in the country, with a 24-game winning streak now. Marion goes over Mount Vernon Nazarene 72-42. That is the final tonight. Marion now 26-1, 17-0 in Crossroads League play. Well, you know what? They're going to face a tough opponent on senior day, as they are going to be taking on the team that tonight had senior night. The number 4 Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats, as Indiana Wesleyan comes away with a victory on senior night tonight. 86-53 over Goshen. 18 players saw at least 3 minutes of court time tonight on senior night. Izzy Reed led the way, 15 points in just 16 minutes. She had 5 rebounds as well. So the big game on the docket for Saturday, I think it has to be the big game throughout the country as the regular season is winding down in the NAIA. It is the number 4 team in the country at the number 2 team in the country, Indiana Wesleyan at Marion. That'll be at 1 p.m. also on Saturday, so we'll be keeping up with that one. Saturday's a big day and a lot of women's basketball to follow. Now, we have a couple other games to talk about really quickly. NAIA tonight, as we'll skip. We can go ahead and talk about Columbia College. Why not? Columbia College, which there were a lot. We'll just say this: there were a lot of points scored in Columbia, Missouri tonight. Columbia 87, Harris-Stowe 72. The Cougars led by Delaney Horseman. She had 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Lexi Miller, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. And so, a pretty big win right there. Well, there were more points scored than that just down the road. Stevens had 105 in the books tonight, 105-60 over Hannibal LaGrange. But we'll go back to a theme that we had last night of players scoring at least half of their points. And Ashlyn Vermeer got more than that. 60 points put on the board for Hannibal LaGrange in the loss, and Vermeer had 41 of those, a pretty big-time double-double, 41 points, 12 rebounds. Unfortunately for Vermeer, it was in a loss, and so, all that maybe for naught. I don't know. 41 points on the night. Definitely something to talk about. Let's talk about a little bit of small college news here as well. And this is something that has been being talked about locally, I know, in the Ann Arbor area for a little while. An email that went out from the university president, Eric Ankerberg, who said in an email that the university was facing some financial instability. This email went out to students, to faculty, and staff on February 13th, so 9 days ago as of this recording. Concordia University, Ann Arbor, it's a difficult situation right now, and the future is in question. So the Cardinals, who have a very, very solid athletic program, a baseball team that won an NCCAA national championship just a couple of years ago, softball team winning as well, football team strong, facing financial instability, and they just don't know what's going to happen. So we will continue to follow this story in small college news, I guess small college sports as well. Let's go to Division II right now. Basketball on Tuesday night, Miles 72 over Allen 64. That was an overtime final. Corey Trotter on the night had 10 points, but he also had 22 rebounds. How's that when you more than double up your point total in a rebound total? And that's, I'm saying, a little bit more than just getting 5 rebounds to 2 points. 22 boards on the night. Trotter has had 64 rebounds in the last 4 games, an average of 16 boards per game. So props to Corey Trotter. Again, Miles with the victory over Allen. Let's move over to Division II baseball really quickly and talk about Christian Castaneda for CSU Pueblo last night. 16-6 as Pueblo took care of Colorado Springs. Christian Castaneda became the 5th player in Division II baseball this season to put not 1, not 2, but 3 over the fence. 3 home runs in this game, 4 RBI, 4 runs scored for Castaneda as Pueblo comes away with a 10-run victory. And we wrap things up on the evening talking about Division II softball. Now, Oklahoma Baptist set to host Harding tomorrow in the first of a 3-game series. They open the Great American Conference schedule, or a portion of the schedule there, and they're led by Kaylee Jones. Don't forget, Jones, by the way, had 20 strikeouts in a single game. That is an NCAA high for 2024. 20 strikeouts against a very solid opponent in Central Oklahoma. That was a one-hit contest as well for Jones. So she gets the win, the one-hitter. It's a career high. It's a program high for Oklahoma Baptist. 20 strikeouts in the game. Continue to watch for Kaylee Jones. She is definitely someone to look out for. And finally, on the evening, we head down to Albany State. Albany State yesterday with a pair of 1-run wins, 14-13 in 8 innings. The first one, 9-8 in the second one. And Albany State had not 1 but 2 players to put 5 hits in the record book or on the scorebook that day. Trista Murphy, 5 for 6. She had 5 RBI on the day, her first home run of the season. And Madison Hurt, 5 for 5 on the day, 1 RBI. She scored 4 runs. The game was tied 13-all after 7 innings, and the Rams were able to hold Payne in check the top half of the inning and the bottom half of the 8th inning. Why not? Both Murphy and Hurt involved in this one. Trista Murphy single scored Madison Hurt in the 8th for the game-winning run. Congratulations to both of those players with 5 hit games in, of course, the same game. Now, they did win game 2 also. Murphy 3 for 3 in that one. Hurt 2 for 4 in that game. But Murphy and Hurt, 2 5-hit games in the same game. So congratulations to Albany State for a pair of victories there. And that about wraps it up for Midwest Sports Now on this Thursday night. You know, we talk about small college sports and more throughout the Midwest and beyond, and we invite you to come along. Always let us know from where you're watching. If it's live, please let us know there. And if not, well, let us know in the comment section afterward. We will be back with more tomorrow night, right around this same time, in the 10 o'clock Eastern hour, the 9 o'clock Eastern or Central hour, right here from our Studio B at Midwest Sports Net. God bless you. Thanks again for watching. Everyone have a great night. We will see you in about 24 hours.